It's workout 16 and it's cardio, and we're going to map out the next 5 sessions in this quest to do 50 workouts towards my 50th birthday, and we're going to ramp it up even further this time. In fact, we're going to go more heavy in terms of our training. So we're looking at adding a little bit more strength, because strength is size. The size is definition, because we're reducing body fat but creating more muscle and ultimately just better shape. Now, there are various ways in assessing how you're doing. You can step on the scales, but scales just tell you what weight you are. So for instance, if I go down to the doctors, the MDs, he says I'm clinically obese because he does my BMI. BMI is body mass index. Body mass index is more of a risk stratification. So it says, am I overweight, am I underweight? And the way they calculate that is height versus weight. Well, we know for a fact that muscle weighs heavier than fat. So I carry an amount of muscle and an amount of fat, whereas somebody who carries a lot more fat and a lot less muscle than me is obese, whereas I'm in really, really good shape. However, that doesn't tell me, scales don't tell me. They just say I am 90 kilos. It tells me nothing about my body composition. Yeah, if you take your top off and you flex and you look out, or you put your clothes on, your trousers don't fit you as tight as they used to, or your shirts fit you tight because your arms are growing, then you know that you're going in the right direction. And that's, for me, a mirror is more important than a set of scales. So just judge it by your, you can do measurements, so you can measure if you actually want to lose physical size, then use measurements, because that's, or body fat calipers are a perfect way, because that actually tells you your body fat percentage, and that is more important than stepping on a set of scales, because you can stay the same weight but lose 5 pounds of fat but gain 5 pounds of muscle, and that makes a real difference to how you look and ultimately how we feel, which is what we're all into, what we're about. This is what this all is about, how we look and how we feel, and the two go hand in hand. The better I look, normally the better I feel. Not straight after a training session, because I'm normally knackered. However, the cumulative fact is that I'm getting fitter. As I'm getting fitter, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better in clothes, I'm feeling better out of clothes as well, although very few people see that, but it's important to me. So whether you go down the beach covered up, or you go to the gym covered up, or you go at home covered up, ultimately you will start to get and gain more confidence, and you'll show your physique off more, because we've looked at diet, we've looked at nutrition, and we're looking at the training. So on these 5 blocks, what I'm going to do a cardio session. I'm on the cross trainer today because I'm doing something different again. Then I'm going to do 3 weights again. So I'm going to do chest and buys, back and tries, shoulders and legs. But I'm going to go heavier this time. So we're going to look at sets of 6 to 8, but we're going to go heavier. So we're putting more effort in this time, but still the same. This forced intensity training, i.e. we're going to the absolute max. We're pushing ourselves on every single session that we do, on every set that we do, on every rep that we do. So we're trying to get the maximum out, so we get the best out of the workout. And then we're going to finish on a circuit, but again we'll do a weighted circuit, so we're pushing it even further. Circuits are difficult to, just do 6 on, because you don't really want to go to that level because you do circuit training, but we will ramp it up and you will see what we will do. Okay, so we're going to start with cardio, and also we're going to add some abdominals at the end of it, because I'm going to start pushing the abdominals in a little bit more in depth now, so we start to really zone in on this shape, because we've only got 35 more workouts to go. Or was it 34? I don't really care, but this is 16. Here we go, let's go. 5 minutes done. Okay, liquids are really important to be fully hydrated, so make sure you've either got water or BCAAs. BCAAs are really, really useful because they're building blocks of the body, so will help you in terms of energy levels, in terms of endurance levels as well. You don't really want to milk your protein whilst you're training, because your body's trying to digest that. You want something that will just go in a lot smoother. Okay, let's carry on. 10 minutes in, feeling nice and warm now. Now the beauty of something like a cross training, as we get older, obviously things start to break down within the body, collagen, bone tissue, all sorts of things, muscle wastage and all that. Okay, we're trying to stave off that, but a lot of you will suffer from injuries. The beauty of a cross trainer is it takes all the emphasis off, so like the pounding of a treadmill or the pounding of running on roads can jar the back, can hurt the knees and so on. So this takes a lot of that pressure off, so that's why I like that. Also, let's talk about heart rates. We haven't really mentioned heart rates before. Heart rates are quite important because you've got like what we call a training zone. So I'm 50, and on most machines like this, it'll give you what you are or where you should be. I tend to range between 60 and 80%, and I'll go up and down. So what I might do is go a bit quicker and then a little bit slower. And what that does, it's called interval training. So you're taking heart rate up and then letting it recover, then it back up and then down. That's really, really good for weight loss in terms of what we're trying to achieve, because we're trying to achieve gain muscle, which is shape, but to show that shape off, we want to decrease the outer layer of body fat. It's no use increasing your muscle size or keeping your body fat, because you'll just look like a bigger version of yourself, which is not what you want. See you in another 5. Okay, 15 minutes in. Now, in terms of fitness levels, yeah, we can look in the mirror, yeah, we can step on the scales, but how can we physically measure our fitness level? How do we know? Well, we could do a mile and see if that improves, but there's a really easy way of doing this as well. Resting heart rate. Obviously, my heart rate at the moment is quite high. We're in the 130s, so we're not massively high, but we're working hard, we've got a sweat on. But what about when I'm at rest, when I'm sat down, when I'm relaxing? The average is about 72, 74. But straight away, literally within a couple of weeks, if you're doing some physical activity, some cardio activity, that will start to decrease. Why? Your heart's a muscle. And like any muscle, you can build it up and make it stronger. And that is what fitness does. It actually pumps blood around the body, making your heart work more efficiently. So if it becomes stronger, it pumps less, or because it pumps more volume at the same rate. So therefore, you can get your pulse down, your resting heart rate down into the 60s, possibly in the 50s. There's been cases of people going a lot lower than that, Olympic cyclists, Olympic runners and so on. So that is an easy indication of fitness levels and fitness levels improving that you can just do whilst you sat down. How good is that? See you in 5. Okay, that's 20 minutes of fairly intense cardiovascular exercise. Get your diary, write down level 10, 20 minutes. What was your speed? What was your average heart rate? So you look at what you did last time. So the next time you come to do it, whether it's next week, in 10 weeks, you know exactly what you were doing. This is why you should always have water. Therefore, you're not making this up. It's progressive. It's always about being progressive. Right. And have a quick stretch. And then we'll set up for abs. I'll see you in. And we're back for abs. Now, so far for abs, all we've really done is attach them onto the circuit training. But I actually want to chuck another session in now. So we're going to do it with the cardio session. So we're going to do a little bit more in depth on the abs, looking at really zoning in on your core. So we're going to do 4 exercises that include your back, your front and your obliques. Okay, so we're going to do straight legs. Now with this one, you can hold on to the bench. Remember, you don't, if you haven't got a bench, you can do these flat on the floor. You can just do your own ab workout. There's millions of them on YouTube. Obviously not incorporating all this expertise that I've got, this really handsome money maker, but if you've got this far into the video, you're having a laugh just like I am. So we're really trying to work hard now. So let's go. Then we're going to do sides as well. So twist it in. Okay, and then we're really going to size out the obliques even more. We're going to do leg raises to the side. Okay, then I'm going to do one for the back as well, which is a hyperextension. Just raising up like that. Raise your heels and your back while your shoulders up at the same time. Now a lot of these you can do with a training partner. Like the hyperextensions, when we were doing it at our best, we'd have a weight on, we'd have it over a bench or something, and someone would sit on your feet. So you really can take it to the next level. All depends on your level of fitness. Remember, you can make anything harder by just adding weights, or your own body weight. You can do hanging leg raises, and we'll do those in another session. But let's, short break, and we'll do it again. Okay, last set. Let's go. Make it more hard by not holding on. Because there's nothing supporting you now. It is tougher. So tough, I forgot which one I was doing. You want to make this really hard? Put some ankle weights on. I'm not going to. Right, you can feel that. I can't emphasize enough now how important supplements are, not just because we sell them, but just because they are. If you want to get in really good shape, then you've got to bite the bullet and get yourself some decent supplements. If you're in the UK, you can definitely get them from definitionnutrition.com. How do I know? I own the company that designed them, ex-England international pole vaulter, winner of the Wiki Slink Body Beautiful Special 2002, semi-finalist on Gladiators 25 years ago. I've done loads of stuff. I've done loads of stuff because I've been fit, and I've been fit because I ate right, I trained right, and I took my nutritional supplements. So I know what works. When we first started taking protein 30 years ago, it tasted like cardboard. Now they taste like milkshakes should taste like, but without all the ice creams and all the milks and all the sweeteners and all that. They're just giving you the nutrients that you need. Now remember, you can follow us on Twitter, DefinitionMD. You can follow us on Instagram, Definition Nutrition. You can find us on Facebook, and you can definitely find us if you just Google Definition Nutrition. Because as always, not even a pump, and we've still got a bicep going on. It's just nutrition that defines you.